Hello and welcome to Talk to Ruth. We have a special guest today. Her name is Emily, and she is an entrepreneur. She's 27. She is the owner of Tapas Fuego Mix, and she's at the age of 27. She's Latin owned, and she's here from Los Angeles, born and raised here. She also does pop ups, and I want to go ahead and introduce you to her. She is our Latina based entrepreneur
Yes.
business. You got to tell me what Tapas Fuego Mix is. Welcome, Emily.
Thank you, Ruth. Well, it's Tapias, Tapia.
Tapias.
Yeah. When I was little, just side note, when I was little, my dad used to always tell me to correct people, like it's Tapia, so Latina Tapia. Yes. So a little bit of backstory. What was your question again about?
Yeah, I want to know what influenced you. Okay, this is
Yeah.
how I met you.
Mhm.
I was on social media and I actually seen you with your
Yeah.
ceviche cups. She was in back of what is it, Mercedes?
Yeah.
A
I know.
Mercedes, flipped up the hood, and there she has her cups and her fuego mixes and the ceviche.
Yeah.
That blew me away. That's captivate me, and I
Thank
know
you.
you're a sensation now.
Thank
right?
you. Yeah, that video blew
up.
up. Now it's at 2.5 million views last I checked. I'm sure it probably went up now, but yeah. So that's actually funny because I was mentioning how I don't normally do that. When I first started my business venture, it was literally just for side money. It was during COVID. I'm actually a makeup artist, so I was like, okay, no one's getting their makeup done right now. I was a bartender at the same time as doing makeup, so I figured let me just step into the bartending side of my skill really quick to make some money. And I started just selling my michelada mix for fun, and it just kind of hit. Everybody just kept asking me for it. So that's how that started. And then I started doing like front yard pop-ups. It was nothing like legit or serious. It was just like for local friends and family and neighbors. So I started selling the cevichelas on the very down low. I mean, let's not have anybody try to say, oh, you can't sell alcohol. Like I wasn't selling the alcohol. I was just giving it complimentary to people who I knew. So people who would show up were only people that I really knew. So they would just buy like the ceviche for me with my michelada mix. So me on that video was just me kind of like going back to my roots, like, oh, this is how I started. People have been begging me for that ceviche for a while, which my aunt actually does. Her and I have collaborated on that. So I was just doing it for fun. Never did I imagine people to be requesting it as much. So although I'm a michelada mix, like that's my main product. Once I do open my storefront, which I plan on doing this upcoming year, cevichelas with the ceviche is definitely something that's going to be on the menu.
So you actually got your own bar money or whatever money that you made.
Hmm.
You actually invested in yourself
Yes.
in all your products.
Correct.
So you actually started from the ceviche. Do you feel like you're going to do pop-ups for family members? Because you mentioned you're going to have a store soon.
Storefront. Hmm.
But what about people that want to have parties? Because right now we're in the season
Yeah.
of holidays. Where there's parties everywhere. So
Yeah.
how do you advertise your
Yeah.
mix?
So I sell products. I know I didn't bring anything today. Sorry.
You were supposed to.
I was supposed to. I'm so sorry. I had been having
I
a
was
hectic
ready.
week.
I said, what is
I
this
know. I'm so
product?
sorry.
I wanted to taste it.
But yeah,
Next
so
time.
my Instagram is Tapias Fuego Mix, and on there you can see that I sell michelada mix, I sell dulce enchilados, rim paste, and what I call fuego cups. Um, excuse me. So for those products, I sell at pop-ups. But then I also offer services like mobile bar services, table setups where like it's a pre-batch margarita mix. The customer just provides the alcohol. So I do like a table where they can have candies. Basically, all the products that I sell and offer can be offered like as a service for a party. Once I do have a storefront, which is my goal, I will still be offering services. The storefront would just be like an expansion of my products. So it's somewhere where people can go and just buy everything instead of at pop-ups. I'll have a store where they'll buy the products and hopefully the cevichelas and other smaller food items like that.
Okay. And these pop-ups,
Yeah.
you actually collaborated with one
Of my friends.
of a,
Oh, I'm sorry.
I guess it's your friend, but it's Angel City, right?
Angel City Market. Yeah. So backstory on that. Again, when I was doing the front yard pop-ups, it was just like at my aunt's house or wherever, mostly my aunt's house. And I saw like a flyer. Actually, I'm sorry, I saw a friend post that she bought a bag at a front yard pop-up. I was like, oh, I do pop-ups like that too. At the time, it was a boutique called KK Boutique.
Mhm.
If my friend hears it, she's gonna cringe because she's
Hi, friend.
her name is Kenya.
Hi,
Shout out to Kenya.
Shout out.
Yeah, so she started off at her front porch just selling merchandise from her boutique that she used to call KK Boutique at the time. I saw my friend post that she bought a purse from there. I got interested. Long story short, I ended up going to a pop-up that KK Boutique was hosting in her front yard.
Mhm.
I just looked around. Sorry, what was your question?
So you guys you actually started from the ground
Oh
up.
yeah, and I'm still like working my way up. I'm nowhere near where I want to be, but
you
yes.
are, because you're so young. What
Thank
do you
you.
tell these young, inspiring entrepreneurs how to start or how to motivate themselves?
It's something you hear a lot, but it's like literally just keep going, because you're gonna fail so much in the beginning. Like I feel like I'm not, and I don't want to get emotional about it because it does make me emotional when I think about it. Like just a month ago, I was contemplating like giving up. I was just so frustrated. I felt like I was providing good content and I wasn't receiving the engagement that I thought that I deserved. I was not just the content part, but I mean, unfortunately, fortunately or unfortunately, however you want to look at it, we live in a social media world. So it's like everything is predominantly whatever's more popular, you know? So it's like, I know my product's good, but I'm not as popular as some other people. So that was my biggest struggle. And as far as like my services too, it slowed down, and I was contemplating just going back to bartending and doing makeup, or, you know, something just easier of a 9 to 5. So out of nowhere, when that video blew up and I got all this attention, it was like God's sign, like, no, you're on the right path, just continue.
So you chose not to.
I chose not to give up. And for any upcoming entrepreneur, like I think a lot of people want easy results and fast results. And when you get that, you're never gonna appreciate when you get to the top. You're never gonna admire or appreciate the journey. And it's cliche when you hear like it's not the destination, it's the journey, but it's definitely, it's something that you guys should, like, people should like remember when they're in this journey.
That actually motivated you, that downfall, to get back up and say, you know what, I can do this.
Yeah.
You have so much, actually have so many followers, 1 million.
No, I wish. No, not yet. I have, right now I'm at 34,000 followers.
Wow.
But a week ago I was at 3,000. So let's see us grow more.
You see, it's social media. They want your product.
Yeah.
They want to know how it tastes, feels, looks.
Yeah.
Where can we reach you?
So as I was mentioning about the boutique, I just want to finish that story really quick. So my friend, she had the boutique. Long story short, she eventually decided that she wanted to help her community and help other vendors have a platform where they can sell their products, up and coming businesses. At this time, everything was closed down. Nobody was selling, you know, people who had small businesses. So she started Angel City Market, and she had her mom help her with the boutique, which is now called Latinx Jewels. So her mom, it's like a mother-daughter duo. Her mom takes care of the boutique for the most part at the pop-ups, and she organizes the actual pop-ups, which is called Angel City Market, and that's where I normally sell. So I sell there whenever they do events. That's the main pop-up that I do. But at the moment, hopefully,
where are they located?
They're located in different areas, but for the most part in the Downey location. So this Thursday, October 6th, they're gonna be at the downtown Downey. That's where I met Ruth. I met up with Ruth there. It's a really nice area, downtown Downey. I will be there selling all my products. No food. I'll just be selling.
Everybody, you get a chance to taste your.
Yes, I'm giving out free samples.
Firsthand.
Yes, I'm giving out free samples of our michelada mix and our rim paste.
Okay, do you do delivery pickup? Is there any type of boxes that we can you deliver?
Yeah, so I think the main reason people ask me all the time, like, why don't you have a website? It's not that I don't want to. I just knew that I felt it in me that the minute I was gonna pop up soon. I think it was gonna just start popping off. So I said, I'm not ready for that yet. I'm not ready for it.
Because of manpower, right? someone
Yeah, I need more help as far as like shipping and
investors,
that's
if you're out
yes,
there.
yeah.
You
So I
okay?
think right now that's my next step is just having more help and hiring people to and then just like the location of keeping all my product and stuff. So I knew that I didn't want to be just getting accepting money from people when I didn't have like I couldn't promise them 2 day shipping, you know. So that was the main reason. So I didn't have the website up yet. So I was doing mostly pop-ups and local deliveries to people who would message me, and local pickups for people who would message me. But now, I mean, I'm grateful for all the messages that I'm receiving. So now it's like impossible to do that right now.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. So, have you ever heard of angel kitchens, like ghost kitchens?
yes, like Uber Eats does
Yeah.
that a lot.
Okay,
Or
they have
mhm.
ghost kitchens where they set the kitchen up, and you yourself can
Oh,
hire
okay, yeah, yeah, yeah. You're
people
right.
to produce your product
Yeah.
faster, and then you have your delivery service. I know you're not
Mhm.
there yet, but you will be
Yeah,
there.
I know. Yeah,
I'm
thank you.
excited for you.
I appreciate
I've
it.
seen your potential, and I go, gosh, more people should do this. Well, actually, even older people learn from younger people.
Oh, yeah.
So I think it's so inspiring.
Thank you.
You found your niche.
Yeah.
You did.
It's crazy,
And
but yeah.
You have a bunch of little products that you're using, and I seen up in your pop-up where you have everything displayed.
Yeah.
You have your advertisements. You have your products displayed. You have Instagram posts everywhere. So you're already set to have someone invest in you,
Yeah.
have a manufacturer, and then you can go ahead and concentrate on your social media.
Yeah.
What you were telling me, you were doing it, you did everything on your own.
Yeah. I do everything on my own.
How long did it take you to do that? Because I know you have your forms there and
Yeah, I think again, like for people who are probably who are listening, who are struggling with like the social media aspect of it. A lot of times people hire third parties to handle their social media, and I've heard about doing or I considered doing that at one point. I wasn't there yet to consider that, but honestly, I think doing it myself just feels like you know your own product. No one knows it better than you.
yes.
And for me, it again sounds cliche, but it's like you just got to keep practicing. You got to know what your target audience likes. So I think that what's been working for me or has been voiceovers, like doing voiceovers. I'm not sure. They say I have a good voice, so I don't know. I get that they say I mean, the voiceover videos is what started helping me on my algorithm, and my content just started excelling after that. So I think just posting like a lot of behind the scenes or just posting, being very raw. I'm just being very authentically myself.
Raw, uncut, no
Yeah,
script,
just doing it. Like I think that's what has helped me be where I'm at right now, and I think it's gonna help me in the long run in my future. Just being me, and I've never compared myself to anyone. I've never wanted to compare myself to anyone. Just being
real,
myself.
authentic, and you will see.
Yes.
Once you're doing what you love, money will come.
Yeah.
I have another product.
Yeah.
I know you have products.
Yes.
And I wish I can taste, feel,
I know.
smell
Sorry,
everything,
Ruth.
okay?
Sorry.
But let me mention some of your products here.
Yeah.
You use your product for aguas frescas.
Yes.
Tell me about that.
Yeah. So I have what's called fuego cups. Again, I don't have it. Sorry, but
okay.
I have what's called fuego cups. Those fuego cups are coated with our rim paste, which is a tamarindo and watermelon mixture flavor, and it's also coated with chili powder. So that's like stuck on the cup. I collaborated with a vendor who sells agua fresca. They're called Fresca signature flavors, I think, or signature. I think it's Fresca signature flavors. Sorry, excuse me. And they purchased my fuego cups from me. So they offer agua fresca in our fuego cups. We call them fuego aguas, and they offer them at their pop-ups that they do. They're also a small business, Latino business. And yeah, so that's how I've collaborated to make agua, and it's so good because agua fresca alone is so good, but when you add it with the fuego cups, it just gives it that like watermelon spice flavor. It's so good.
Yeah, because a lot of people are, especially youngsters, they like this chili pop
Yes,
flavor.
yeah.
It could be in anything. It could be also
in fruit,
right?
I put the rim paste on fruit.
Okay.
Yes.
I seen also that you had like 300 cups that you made.
Yeah.
How long did that take you?
Well, it normally would have taken me over like a week, but I for that vendor, he requested that many in like 3 days, and I said, you know what, I'll make it happen. So I was up for 2 days straight,
Oh my
nonstop. The
goodness.
first day I made like 50, and I said, it's gonna take me some time. So the next day I just made them all. Very time consuming. I did it all by myself as well, because normally for products like that, my sister would help me.
Mhm.
That day she didn't. So it's okay though. I got it done.
Thank you, vendor, for
Yeah.
continue to
Yes, and any
purchase
other
more.
vendors who are interested.
Yes. Okay. So you also have let's see, dulces,
Dulce
ensaladas,
enchilados.
Enchilados.
Yeah.
Okay.
Enchilados.
Tell me about that. You have all kinds of flavors.
Yes.
I have to say it right.
Dulce. In enchilado, like enchiladas,
okay.
but enchilados.
Enchilados. Dulce
There you go.
enchilados.
There
I
you
got
go.
it right.
Mhm.
Okay, you have flavors. You got to tell me about the flavors.
So I have mango, watermelon, strawberry, gummy worms, gummy bears, peach rings, pineapple rings. I call them strawberry twists, but they're like strawberry, like licorice. Gushers are really popular. I think I named them all. So the thing with the dulces is, like, again, a lot of people do these products. What makes mine unique is that I don't use regular chamoy to add the chili on it. I use our rim paste.
You don't have to tell us your secret sauce.
Yeah, no, I won't say
secret.
it, but I use our rim paste
Mhm.
to make the chili powder, or to make the gummies. Okay, this is kind of bad news maybe for people who are listening, but I won't be offering my dulce enchilados regularly. Like, it won't be like an online thing. I'll probably just offer it at pop-up exclusives.
Okay.
So, but yes, that's what was popular.
Right now we're focusing on your cup.
Yeah, but I want to focus on my cups and the rim paste and michelada mix, of course. So just those three.
I need to know, what is michelada?
Michelada. So it's a very Latin. I don't want to get the wrong history, but I know it's for sure. They're like, oh, why you have a michelada mix and you don't know? No, I just know that me growing up, I'm Latina. My parents are Mexican, or my grandparents are Mexican. My dad's family is from Sinaloa. My mom's side is from Mexicali. Growing up, michelada was just always in my family. We always had my family parties. So it's a tomato juice base, and you just add spices to make it flavorful. Like, what's popular in it is like hot sauce, and like I won't give you my recipe, but it's like hot sauce, clamato.
See, you're making me
clamato, lemon, lime juice. Yeah. Like, those are the most common products. It's like a Bloody Mary.
Okay, so can you use it like a shrimp cocktail?
Yeah, you can. The only thing is, shrimp cocktail normally has like a more tomato taste. Okay. And this one, well, at least my specific michelada mix, has more of a spicy lime flavor.
And can we order that also?
Yeah, so I sell those at the pop-ups as well. When I offer them online, I will be when I open my website, I'll be offering them online as well.
Okay. And Fuego cups. Tell me, that's what we're speaking.
Yeah, we're speaking about the coated rim paste.
Okay. Mm-hmm. And then you got to tell us where you're going to be actually at the next pop-up. Are you going to go to other cities? If someone in social media say, hey, why don't you come to East LA? Yeah. Or why don't you come? How do you go about doing that?
So again, like pop-ups are very time consuming. Not only are you prepping like all week to make products, like at least for me, because I have so many different products, I want to make enough of each products for the event. And then when you're at the event, it's like an all-day thing. So it is overwhelming. Last year, I was doing them every weekend, sometimes 3 days, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, because I was also bartending at that event, which was located at a restaurant. I mentioned it to you. So when we were doing that with Angel City Market, I was doing them back to back to back to back. And it caught up to me, and it got very overwhelming. So as of now, I'm limiting the amount of pop-ups that I'm doing. So I will be for sure doing them once a month. Anything more than that, I can't promise, but I will be interested, or I would be, if people are asking for.
Everybody's looking at us right now, maybe thousands, millions, whatever. They're going to want to order your product.
Yeah.
So in order to see your product, we would have to log in where?
Tapias Fuego Mix. We're on Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook.
Can you spell that for us?
Yeah, TAPIAS Fuego, FUEGO MIX. Mix, yeah.
Okay, that's Instagram. You have a
That's
TikTok.
it's the same name for everything.
Okay,
TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook.
okay. So can we order through your page?
Yeah, well, that's the thing. My messages are very backed up right now, and I'm grateful for it. But I
Yeah.
have so many that I haven't responded yet, so I wouldn't recommend messaging me to order unless you are trying to order wholesale products, which are my Fuego cups. Other than that, I might not take orders right now. So the easiest way would just be at the pop up as of now. But my goal is because today or this week I'm focusing on the pop up. So right now I'm just making products for that, and then I also have a bar event on Saturday or a couple bar events. So next week I'll have more time, like starting Monday. So I'm gonna be finalizing my website so that everybody can just purchase everything online.
Okay, you don't know this, but I know this. Something is gonna, a big event's gonna happen. I believe you're gonna do giveaways.
Yeah.
You gotta tell me about your giveaway.
Well, I just posted it yesterday. I was trying to post it because we reached 25,000 followers, but now we're at like almost 35,000. But yeah, so I posted a giveaway that we're doing. I'm offering a free bar service, which is $500 worth of product. So people are able to. They have until
How do we
Thursday.
enter? Tell me.
You go on our Instagram, and the rules are right there. It's pretty easy. You just gotta follow us on Instagram. You gotta like our post, and you have to tag 3 friends on the comment. And then on Friday, I'll be typing everybody's name into a random, on the web.
When is this happening? When is the last
I'll
day
be
to?
Thursday. I think I don't remember the time, but I know I put Thursday's the last day to enter, and I'll be announcing the winner before Saturday.
That's wonderful. So you're gonna actually do the bar. It's alcohol only, or
So I don't offer I don't provide alcohol at any of my bar services. The client just brings the alcohol. So I bring all the mixes, the sodas, the cups, the straws, the bar,
if it was me, I'll probably just
garnishes.
bring natural drinks, aguas frescas.
Agua frescas. Yeah, I don't specialize in agua fresca. I would love to start doing that because one of my grandma, she makes the best agua de tamarindo. So it's my favorite.
So they're like authentic. They're like tradition.
Yeah.
So
so because of that, I want to.
I want you to say something in Spanish. So can you collaborate or say something in Spanish to all of our Mexican? Spanish,
so people
Latin
are probably gonna laugh at me because
viewers.
I'm a second generation. So my parents were actually born in East LA, and I was born in East LA, but I was raised in South Central LA. But my grandma helped raise me a lot, so my Spanish is there, but it's not completely fluent. But what would you like me to say?
I want you to say something about your cup and how they can order, or you want to collaborate.
Okay.
You want to say something positive to motivate your store to keep going.
Yeah.
Say something in Spanish. I want to hear it.
Well, I'll just say
¿Cómo podemos ordenar tus
productos? Pues ahorita tengo mi Instagram. Pueden ordenar por ahí y pueden ver los eventos que siguen. Y tengo un evento este jueves en Downey. Y si quieren pasar por ahí, voy a dar ¿cómo se dice? Samples.
Promociones.
No promociones, pero sí, promociones, y también voy a vender mi michelada mix, mi chamoy, mis vasos de fuego y más cosas también. Y dulce enchilados también.
Thank you.
Yeah.
See, we have both listeners.
Yeah.
And, they're totally.
Yeah.
I've already talked about your giveaway. I know that you have this collaboration with Angel City, and they actually provide you with different farm. It's like a farmer's market, right?
Yeah. So the Angel City Market. It's a.
You don't have to have the address or anything.
Well, they don't have a specific address because they're different locations.
Okay.
They go different cities. They've done Long Beach, they've done Downey. Lenox was like their original location at first. The next one would be in Downey, downtown Downey, and then I believe they have they're trying to do like a weekly or monthly or like a constant location at the Bixby Park, which is also in Downey. But just if you guys follow them on social media platforms, you can get updated on where they will be next.
Well, I'm excited for your product because I know you say you're overwhelmed by this, but you also need to ask for help.
I know.
You cannot be ashamed about asking for help because all the money will come. You just need help this time, and you're gonna explode.
Yeah,
you're already exploding.
Yeah.
You're
It's
like
happening
a
out of
famous,
nowhere.
Latin
Almost.
entrepreneur.
Yeah, thank you.
Don't let it go to your food.
No, never. Like I said, I'm the oldest of 5. My mom had me really young, so I think seeing her not ever ask for help, it's not a good thing. I know that it's good to ask for help sometimes, but the pride in me, which is not always good to have, is always like, no, I'll do it alone by myself because I don't want nobody saying that because of them I'm somewhere. But I think luckily I have a strong circle of people to do help me. I have my boyfriend, I have my sister, I have my parents, my little brothers. They're still little. They're 6, 5, and 2. So they want to help. Yeah, they do help me with that. They help me with stickers and stuff like that.
So these, you have your patent. Do you have a patent or LLC?
Yeah. So
to secure your product.
Yes.
Okay.
My LLC. I am working, so that's why I can't really like sell alcohol or anything. Like obviously when I get a storefront, then I'll have like my liquor license. But right now I'm in talks with a couple of restaurants and locations that I can collaborate with, or not collaborate with, but just offer my products at their location. So hopefully you guys will be seeing Tapias Fuego in Long Beach and all over LA.
I would like for you to make like some type of birch box. You know how birch box has those little, and just sample it.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
So you can have that. I know that's gonna sound too much, but you have subscribers. To purchase your little products right there, and I think it's gonna be great that you're gonna do this. And also, I wanted to let you know that we have this studio, Infinity Studios.
Yes.
They also provide services here for anybody out there that would like to have their podcast or, television commercials, or you could have a rental, your the green screen, and you could also have your podcast also.
Mm-hmm.
So this would also have another
avenue
to step forward to.
Yeah, that's definitely that's the goal.
You can go ahead and have your products and sample them and show them.
Yeah.
It would be wonderful.
Yeah.
But like I said, this is all for you, for the future entrepreneurs that are maybe seeking a little bit of help or push, not to give up, but to actually pursue what their dream is, what they like doing, because it's never too late, right?
Never.
So even though you experience your little downfalls, you are going to continue to say, okay, well, I can do this, I can invent this, but you have a lot of products here to go to fall back on.
Definitely.
I'm still waiting for my pop-up, like a party, to have the ceviche mix. Are you expensive?
I think I'm pretty affordable. I try to keep my prices pretty affordable. For a party of 50, for example, if it's like a mobile bar, you can pay between 550 to 650, and that includes between 3 to 4 hours. And that will include like everything. All you gotta do is provide alcohol, so you get a full service. I like to, if you have like a theme, I like to like decorate the bar based on your theme. I like to
I've seen so many things that you had over the years.
Oh God, so many.
And it's Halloween.
Yes.
And you have parties for kids.
Yeah. So I'm doing a Halloween party this upcoming weekend, or next weekend actually. I have a couple Halloween parties that I'm doing. So I'll be doing like the drinks, very like fun Halloween.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
What do you want to say to our viewers right now, as we close it off? You want to say something that will
stick with them? Yeah.
Maybe remember,
yes,
we don't have the product, but you could also see the product online.
Yes. I think something that definitely resonated with me, and I want people who probably have gone through similar background as me. I think I mentioned it to Ruth that I was stuck for so long. Like I kept prioritizing other people that weren't important, that at the moment felt like they were. So I think putting yourself first is number one, because once I put myself first in my life, a lot of things just flowed after that. Everything just made sense after that. Once I made myself my number one priority, which is hard sometimes, especially being the oldest and being with young parents. Sometimes you feel responsible for them, your siblings, you feel responsible for everybody. And I was like that for so long with people I dated and everything like that. So once I put myself first, everything just followed. And now putting myself first is just like a habit of mine, where if it doesn't make sense to me, like why am I in that? You know,
So
I'm
you're
not.
saying love yourself.
Love yourself.
First.
And I think you can't have success, like genuine success, without putting yourself first. And not in a selfish way where it's like nobody else matters, but it's like you can't. It's just like in the airplane when they say put on your mask first before helping anybody else, you know.
Yeah.
And I think that same rule applies to life. Like you have to take care of yourself first to be able to take care of everyone around you. And that's my goal. Like I want to be able to take care of my family, my siblings, my mom, like, you know, and maybe not take care of them, but help them on a paths where they can help themselves. And if no one could do it for me, like I want to do it for others.
Like I said, once again, Emily, I thank you for being here. I'm
Thank you.
excited for your next venture.
Thank you.
And I want to conclude this beautiful show. You can watch all of her pop-ups. You can watch her products. They are so mouth-watering that unfortunately I don't have
I
the
know.
taste yet.
So
But
sorry.
you know, we could continue, and
Yes.
you know, we can go ahead and have I can go to your pop-up this
Yeah,
weekend.
yeah.
It's happening this weekend.
It's on Thursday, so not on the weekend, but
Thursday?
it's Thursday. It's from 6 to 9:30 p.m.
So listen up, everybody. 6 to 9.
Yeah.
So you can get to visit her, get her
Mhm.
autograph whatever you want.
Because it's gonna cost money one day. Just kidding.
Yeah. So that will cost money one day. So once again, I want you to go ahead and mention all your social media platforms that
Yeah.
you're on.
So it's Tapias Fuego Mix. Again, TapiasFuegomix. Tapias Fuego Mix. That's Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. Yeah. No
Good.
Twitter.
No
Yeah.
Twitter.
Mhm.
Yes, and if you want any information, you can go ahead and log on to my Instagram. It's ruthmarquez.330. And you can get all the information if you want to DM me, and we can have this recorded once again, and we'll save it in our database.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jeff, and
Thank
our
you.
audio tech here. Wonderful. And we're going to conclude this next time. Come
Yeah,
to talk
yeah,
to Ruth.
yeah.
Talk about anything. Thank you so
Thank
much
you.
for being here.
Of course, thank you.
Okay. Thank you.